Welcome to the second tutorial on how to use Virtual DJ. Now, last week I basically told you how to put the records actually on the decks, basically how to start it and queue it up. So, as you might want to go into this later on professionally, then we better deal with the EQ levels, which basically means looking at a set of lights and making sure those particular lights, stay at a particular level, because what this will exchange is that if you do become a professional DJ, or even if you're going to put this out on one of these internet radio stations, you want to make your audio sound very clear, very crystal. And yes, if you are definitely thinking of becoming a DJ, you definitely want to know about EQ levels, whatever happens, because obviously when it goes out, it won't clip, it won't actually sound bad, and it'll sound very, very good. So if I start the record, because you probably won't hear it in this case, which is good, because what I'm dealing with today is just EQ. Now, if we have a look at the EQ level there, we have it perfectly matched, because it is in the green level, and it's just touching yellow and maybe a touch into the red. Alright, but what we must avoid at all costs is that if I just bring the EQ gain master down more, alright, that will make it louder. It's not moving, but it will. Alright, if I move that down, that's bringing it into the red. Okay, now when it's in the red and you've got that on speakers, that will be over generating too much power and will, sooner or later just damage the speakers, because, if you don't want to believe me, believe the experts, So if you bring that EQ down, which is on your master volume as well, and you bring it down like that, you are now correctly using your sound, and it will, come out much, much more crisper, much clearer. It just sounds absolutely brilliant, and that's how the professionals should do it as well. If you do not believe me, okay, you can actually go to another DJ, which is the DJ Tutor, and he will agree with me. If you get it just touching like into the red like it is now and again on that record, that is fine. Because if you do go into professional DJing, you keep going into the red and you're going to damage your speakers, then you're just not going to be a very good DJer. So at the end of the day, EQ levels is important, and there's a lot more that even, DJ Tutor can actually show you on his, and he will tell you the same. You do not need to go into the red. So, there you go. This is DJ Dave of Newbury on EQ levels. So, by all means, practice makes perfect.